Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft 1.20 playthrough. This is episode number 67. In the last episode, we of course found ourselves in a cave, which was very, very awesome. And this cave is pretty cool. We had a very, very successful episode in the last time where we got ourselves 28 diamonds. We have ourselves quite a bit of iron, deep slate, cobbled deep slate, and overall it was a pretty successful episode. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of the same thing. We're going to be doing a little bit more mining here within this episode, but most importantly I want to go and head back to our main base, and we are going to work on the mud farm, and which means that we're going to do mining for a little bit longer, and then once we are at a pretty good point we are going to head back up. So actually what I'm going to do for this episode is I'm going to set a 20-minute timer, and we're going to mine and find as many resources as we possibly can, and then we can and then once that's done, I will find my way home through an edit, and then we will get started on our mud farm, which is pretty cool. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set this timer, and let's go ahead and do this, man. So we are going to try and find as many resources as possible here. We might have actually reached a dead point of this cave, to be super, super honest, but we will see, because you know, a cave like this, there's usually a lot to it. Like, is this area somewhere we haven't been? No, we've definitely been here, but we'll go ahead and grab this redstone. Make sure I'm grabbing the proper pickaxe here. Wait, what? Oh, oops, my bad. Grab the wrong thing again. When you have two pickaxes, it can get a little bit confusing. Okay, so this is... Okay, we've been in here before. Definitely 100%. Yeah, I prepared the... Ooh, actually I want to go grab that. I actually prepared the mud farm just a little bit ago, and... Okay, here we go. First pickaxe. It is very, very cool, and all that grinding that we did in the last episode basically made it so that we can easily work on the farm today, which is fantastic. So just wanted to make sure that I did a little bit of both here in this episode, because I really want to work on the mud farm and maybe potentially start the build of the villager area. So let's go ahead and keep exploring for a little bit longer. Again, we have 20 minutes to kind of take a look around and see what we can find. Again, we were already here in the last episode. I'm trying to find a new portion of this cave, because it's a little bit empty at the moment. I haven't found much in a while. Okay, this may be a new area. A little bit of iron. That doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt anything. Ooh, wait, what's down here? An area we've already been to. And dead end, okay. That is all fine. Where's my sword? Not sure why my hoe was in my hotbar right there, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, let me actually head back down here and go back around this way. Actually, not that way. Gotta go this way. Okay, can't go left, can't go right. Ooh. Okay. This doesn't go anywhere. I thought it did for a second, but nope. Unfortunately not. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, we keep running to places that we've already been. Like... Oh, hang on. We haven't been down here, I don't believe. But there's no diamonds. Yeah, no diamonds. So not really too worth it. But yeah, I mean, the mud farm that we're going to build is going to be, it's going to be useful regardless of what happens. But, you know, it's of course going to help us build the villager area, but it will also be a very, very useful... Oh, hey, is that a quick way out? Let me go ahead and screenshot that. Let me not make the same mistake that I did. Yeah, let me go ahead and screenshot that. Might actually be really, really close to home, believe it or not. Shoot, there we go. Might actually be very close to home. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in mind, this area over here, because that might be a great escape route to get back up to our base. Okay, there's a little bit of gold there. Go ahead and see if I can snag that real quick. Yes, I can. Okay, and we'll head back up here, and we'll go over. And this looks like a potential mini new area. I'd love to find one more diamond area. Oh, nice. We did find a new area. Hell yeah. I mean, it's a cool cave for sure, but I definitely would have been more excited if we didn't have melon seeds or anything at this point, and we found this, because it would have been a huge deal, because this, you know, this used to be the only way that you could find melon seeds within the game. Like, obviously, unless you spawned in, like, a jungle biome or something, this was, like, the only way that you could find it. So, ooh, is there anything up here of note? Nope, I don't think so. Ooh, okay, I do see this. Anything we want from in here? Just torches. Don't really need a lapis. Golden apple's fine. Let me get rid of... Let me get rid of the rotten flesh. I was debating. I was like, what do I get rid of here? But the rotten flesh is always the easiest thing to get rid of, because it has zero purpose in this game. But I always like to keep bones, because bone meal is amazing. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, I think we're pretty much done here. I mean, 28 diamonds is huge. That's a big deal, to be very, very honest. Like, 28 diamonds is basically enough for an entire... Basically, almost enough for an entire new set of armor. So... Oh, hang on. There's something down here. Hello. Oh, a huge redstone vein? Cool. A giant... Oh, hello. Wow, dude. Wow, there's diamonds right by the... But it's probably only going to be a 1 block. Dang it, I always fail. There we go. Nice. We found one more. Nice, we got 3 right there. Let's go. What? You're not supposed to be spawning in? He's like, I'm gonna spawn in anyway. I don't care. I don't care about that torch. That might have been the last spawn. Wow, how did I miss this? There's literally torches in here. Interesting. Yeah, I would say that we have accomplished our mission here. Wow, look at all these torches, dude. Now I'm throwing these torches out so that we can just pick them up because my inventory is so full. I think it's a little strange that I've missed some of these routes. Oh, hello. Is this an entirely new area? Well, over there it isn't, but over here definitely is. Geez, this is wild. I love caving. It is a lot of fun. Although early in the series, at the very, very beginning of the episodes, it was a little sketchy, man. Because, you know, caving is fun when you have good armor. The second that you don't have good armor anymore, it is not fun. It's stressful. More stressful than anything else. Now, I actually do want to keep this in mind, this area in mind, because we do want to come back here at some point and grab all of these rails. Like, once we... Actually, we're going to probably come back here very soon, because I want to grab all these rails to save us some resources. Boom, headshot. Wait. Are there some diamonds up there? Nope. Redstone. And water, I guess. Ooh, hello. Wow. Well, that's anticlimactic. Okay. And then basically, you know, doing 20 minutes of mining means we can spend 25 minutes starting the farm. So that's kind of the mindset behind... Wow, this goes down quite far, quite deep. Too bad it doesn't go anywhere, and we're out of torches, so you probably should just leave now. We probably should just leave now. Plus, we have 8 minutes left in the timer. We'll just go ahead and end that, and we'll go ahead and get on out of here. But I will go ahead and do an edit right here at this point. We probably will end up back here eventually, but this was overall a very successful mining trip. And this should, you know, keep us in a pretty good spot for a very, very long time. But anyways, we're going to have to say goodbye to this cave for just a little while, and I will see you guys when we're back at the base. All right, guys, well, we are back. It took me a little bit longer to get home than I thought it would, but anyways, we are here, and now we can finally start building ourselves the mud farm, which is really, really cool. Again, I will leave the video link down below if we actually get to it today, because we do need to actually put some resources away, and we need to build some things, and then we actually need to dig out an area for us to build that. So we may not get a whole bunch done on the farm today, but we will at least get a pretty good start. So anyways, let me go ahead and throw my iron in here, anything iron related, which is here. There we go. Anything gold related goes in here. For some reason, I have carrots in there. That's interesting. And then coal obviously goes back in here. Again, with all of our ridiculous amounts of sand. Here we go. And then redstone goes in here. We have plenty. I mean, we have so many resources. It's awesome. And our diamond situation has vastly improved. We are now back up to 49 diamonds, which is, funnily enough, I think that's actually where we started. Where we started a while ago. So that's pretty cool. And deep slate, that stuff can go into a different chest. This iron needs to go in here. Deep slate, tough, all that stuff can go in my other chests. Beautiful. Plus, actually, let me go ahead and grab some redstone here, because we actually need this for some of the things that we need to build. And now we can actually start crafting everything. So my list of things that I need to do is I need 28 stone bricks, 9 stacks of dirt, and then 1 for the offhand. I need 4 chests, 3 hoppers, 1 dropper, 1 redstone dust, 2 dispensers, 2 repeaters, 2 redstone torches, 3 water buckets, 9 stacks of glass bottles, 3 trapdoors, and 2 glass. So, I'm actually, speaking of which, I need to actually run back and grab some iron. So, lots of resources, but we actually have all those resources, I believe. So, we are in a pretty good spot overall, I'm thinking. Now, iron, go ahead and grab that 20. That should be enough for all the hoppers that we need. Yeah, that was a very successful mining mission. We don't need to go mining for a long time now. Because of that, we can use those diamonds to repair our armor already. Our boots are actually almost broken, which is fine because we have a enchanted good pair of boots already back in our base. It's going to be super, super useful. And that's important. So now let's go ahead and get building things here. So actually, after we put some stuff away. So this obviously goes in here. The tough goes in the other rock types. Actually, speaking of which, I want to see if these new blocks are in the game yet. No, they aren't. Okay. So that will come in a bigger update here shortly, probably sometime next year. Let me go ahead and throw my dirt in here. We also have enough dirt for this farm. And our glass bottle situation, we only need 2 more stacks plus 16. Now I'm going to actually go and grab some of my glass here. I think I have a bunch of extra glass in my chest already. And then we need to find an area for it, which I know exactly where it's going to go. We have an industrial district over there. And so we need to find that. But first things first. Yes, beautiful. We have a bunch of glass in here. Did I miss a chest? Or miss a furnace? No, I guess I didn't. Okay. That should be good, though. That's plenty of glass. So let me go ahead and get some glass bottles. I honestly think that should be almost enough. But let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and get rid of that 1 more stack. And then we can go look in our base. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Heck yeah. And I actually, this farm that I found, we don't actually have to fill the glass bottles up at all with water. So it's super, super good. It's a super great farm. I'm actually very happy with it. And I will, again, when we actually start building it, I will leave it linked down below. But we'll probably get to it this episode. Because again, we still have, technically speaking, 25 minutes left of this entire episode that we can start working on this stuff. So let me go ahead and take a look in here. Let me go ahead and just add these in there. And we have absolutely enough. We might actually just be too short, but we have some over in our potion area. So let's go ahead and get building. So first things first, we need the stone bricks, which we don't necessarily need to build because, you know, breaking the area over by, or mining out the area where we're actually going to build the farm will give us that stone, but that's all right. It doesn't hurt to build early. Then we need 9 stacks of dirt, which actually don't even have room in my hotbar, but we'll actually, here's what we probably should do. Let me go ahead and build myself a chest super, super quickly. And yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll run over to where we're going to, around the area where we're going to dig out our area for the farm. And we'll place that down so we have all of our resources in one spot. So this is more going to be setting the stage for next episode when we actually build the farm in its entirety. Okay. Go ahead and head back down over this way. And this is our pumpkin farm. And we will go, to make it easy, we'll go this way. Is this my, okay, we want the silk touch. Okay, probably should go grab some torches real quick so we can kind of light this area up a little bit. Because we used up all of our torches in that last episode. Actually, I'm curious to see how our sugarcane farm is doing real quick. It just broke. Yeah, honestly, that sugarcane farm kind of sucks. But it's a good farm. Don't get me wrong. The reason that it sucks is because the tick rate on the growth of sugarcane is so low that it just doesn't, it's not very effective. It's not very efficient, which is a bummer because it's nice when things are efficient here in this game. Okay, I'm thinking that, well, 4 is probably not enough to light up our whole area, but I guess, yeah, 16 torches isn't too bad. It's enough to actually make the area light enough, just using them sparingly. Yeah, there's our concrete farm. In case you guys are brand new, there's our sugarcane farm. And then here's our melon farm, which is actually OP. It is so good. Like if I come over here and show you guys, like we are almost out of storage. It's just ridiculous. This is of course for the future when we get the farmer villagers, because it's gonna be super, super handy to have those guys. Ooh, hello copper. I'll take a little bit of you. Don't mind if I do. And I think that should be enough space. So let's go ahead and we'll go, let's see, 1. We'll go in probably 3. 1. Grab this as well. And we'll go 1 more here like that. And we'll go ahead and dig out this area. It probably needs to be a little bit higher than 3. So let's go 5. Let's start going 5 high. Starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now what we can do is we can basically just extend this. Honestly, probably just 5 blocks, do a 5x5 square. I don't really think that we need too much space, but then again, we do need enough so we can actually build the farm and put it together. I do want the farm facing this way, so we may need to do a little bit more excavation. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do a speed up / time lapse, and I will see you guys once this is all excavated out.
Hot mess up the east side. Heard about me, it's all lies. If you want good, change your mind, yeah. Don't want to intimidate, but more than just conversate. Don't want it to be too late, yeah.
Alright guys, so that is all done now. I think this should probably be enough space, I'm thinking. We'll see. Of course, we're not going to leave the gravel or the andesite in here. We're going to make this area look nice once the farm is actually complete, but this should be, I'm hoping, enough space for this farm to be in. If it's not, then that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We can always make some more room if we need to, but let me go ahead and actually just dig out a little alcove here, and I will go ahead and place my 2 chests so that we can go ahead and grab or build all of our resources and bring it over here. So yeah, I think that should be enough space. And then again, it's very, very close, within a very close proximity to our farms. Yeah, again, we have this industrial district area where all of our farms are. I mean, we have a lot of farms that we need to build here within this series to kind of make things a little bit easier on me, but also, and I mean, that's basically just it, to make it easier on me for when we want to do projects like this that take a lot of resources. It's a lot. So, oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. It's a lot of resources that we need to use, but it's going to be awesome, especially once we have the villagers. We can start getting like terracotta and lots of different cool things that are going to be really, really helpful when it comes to building our base and everything of that nature. So yeah, let's go ahead and run over to our storage area real quick, and we'll start crafting things. Again, we can do multiple trips. It's not that big of a deal. I just want everything to be in that first chest, and then we can start moving things over to our other chest. So, and what I mean is the mud farm chest that I made in, I think it was 2 episodes ago, probably. Yeah, it was 2 episodes ago. This one. Right here. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get building stuff. So we have the dirt, which is over here. So I don't even know if I have 9 empty inventory slots. Okay, that can go in here. That can go in here. So the stone can go in here as well. Oops. That's just andesite. And then cobblestone can go in here. Okay, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically, we actually need 10 because we need to have one in our offhand. Once when we actually start using resources in the farm, we actually need to have one extra stack. Okay, then we need 4 chests. Let's go ahead and go here, or is it here? Yeah, there we go. 4 chests. Pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we also need ourselves 3 trap doors. Which is 6, right? Yeah. Perfect. So there's the wood resources that we need. Okay. And then we need 3 hoppers. I'm not sure 20 iron will be enough. Oops. Hopper. Oh, we need 3 more chests actually. So 1, 2, and not quite 3. Oops, wrong side. Wrong side of the storage room. Let's go grab that guy. And we'll do 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. Now we can make the hoppers. Beautiful. Almost a perfect amount. That's awesome. Okay, you can go in there. We also needed 3 or 2 pieces of glass. Easy. Then 1 dropper. Okay, how do we build a dropper? That's what I'm curious to know. Dropper. We need... Okay, cobblestone and redstone. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Plus, we actually need cobblestone anyways because we need to build a dispenser. Now, I don't know if we need a full bow for a dispenser. We need how many droppers? Just 1, and then we need 2 dispensers. Okay, so you do need a full bow. As if that's a big deal. The only time that it becomes really bad is if you have like, if you have to build like 100 droppers. That's when things become not the best. I think it's like this, right? It is, sure enough. Have that recipe somewhat memorized. Perfect. Okay, so those can go in here. And then we need 2 repeaters. I don't think I've ever built a repeater in my whole life. Repeater. Redstone torch and stone. Okay. That's easy. We actually need to grab a few more sticks because we need to build... we need... Technically, how many redstone torches? Okay, we need 2, so... Screw it, we'll make all 6. We need to do that anyway. Because we need 2 repeaters. There we go. And then we need 3 water buckets. Those are easy. We have... I'm sure you probably have those somewhere. Throw those repeaters in there. Throw those 2 redstone torches in there. And then... But where would I have put my water buckets? Okay, nothing in here. Aw, dang it. I wasted it. I didn't need to... Okay, well, there's 2 buckets. Go ahead and craft another one. And we'll go ahead and go fill those up with water. like so. Go ahead and throw those in there. And then we need our 9 stacks of glass bottles, which we have. 3 trapdoors, which we already put in there. And then 2 glass, which we already put in there. So there we go, guys. Those are all of our resources for building this farm. Not too bad. It's a lot, but it's really only because of the glass bottles and stuff. So what we need to do is we need to actually grab 2 more glass bottles from over here. Or I guess we could... Is there a way for me to empty these out? Beautiful. You can actually drink... The only time you can actually drink water in Minecraft is by doing that. Okay. So we now have all of our resources. So let's go ahead and just clear out my entire inventory. At least this part of the inventory. We'll go ahead and throw that steak in there. And then... Okay, screw it. I'm just going to go over here to this chest, this empty one. And I will organize this all later because I just want to organize it later. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab all of these. Actually, I'm going to leave these in here for now. Okay, go ahead and grab all of this. Can we actually fill it? Not quite. We're close. We're close. But we're not quite there yet. Also, I might have accidentally put all of my stone bricks in that emptying inventory chest. But that's fine. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I don't really know how long we've been recording for, unfortunately, because of how long we took to get back here. And we also did the little mini time lapse, which was probably only like a minute or two. So I'll look at the time here in just a second, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and throw all this stuff in here. Beautiful. And then we'll do another trip. This area actually isn't done yet. We do need to kind of make it look a little bit better because it kind of looks crappy at the moment. Like, look how nice this looks. And then you can look over there and you can kind of see why we need to make that area over there look nice. But I do really enjoy building farms in this game. It is a lot of fun to do that. I only build farms when like the time comes to where we need to do that. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab these resources, and let me go ahead and run over into this chest, and we'll grab our 37 bricks. And we also want to grab some cobble anyway, because we need some extra building blocks. And let me go ahead and check out what I'm recording for. We are sitting right now at 55 minutes. So I'm assuming I'm going to play for about 10 more minutes. Play for 10 more minutes. If it's over an hour, that's fine. But it won't be over an hour, because if we're sitting at 55 minutes and I play for 10 more minutes, it'll be 105. And it definitely took us longer than 5 minutes to get out of that cave. So we're in a pretty good spot. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. This is going to be a cool farm. I think you guys will really like it. Again, I will leave credit down below in the comment section or in the description for you guys to check out the original farm creator. Because again, I never like to take somebody's farm and then never not give them credit for it. Because I didn't come up with this. I am not that good at this game to come up with farms on my own. Maybe later down the line I will be, but at this current moment I'm not. Okay, so without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head over to my test world, and we will go ahead and get this thing started. I'm actually going to put some stuff up here. We only really need our pickaxes and our shovels, everything, and our food probably, but everything else can probably go up here for now while we build. So I know that the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need the chests and the hoppers, as well as we're going to need some of our building blocks and the stone bricks, and honestly probably the repeaters as well. But we can go ahead and throw a bunch of stuff into our inventory here for now, just kind of the easier stuff, because the glass bottles and obviously all the dirt is saved for basically the very end of the farm. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my test world now, and I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys. So what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead and place these 2 chests down, our first 2 chests down. Probably, I think they'll be good right here. And then we're going to place a hopper like that. And then let me grab my first piece of glass out of 2. And we're going to place that there. And then we're going to need to go over here and place our first repeater there. And then I need to grab my cobblestone, which is here. And I need to get this guy on and engaged. And then what I need to do is I need to make a locked. I need to make this one a locked repeater. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up the guide, because I obviously couldn't remember it or memorize it. And then I think... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the guide, and I'll get that part done, and I will see you guys in a second. But basically what will happen is this will probably be the last time I do an edit that goes to the tutorial. Then we can basically just start building this thing. It's just that this locked repeater part is kind of the more difficult part of this. So yeah, I'll have to look that up, but I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys, we are back. So I did actually move the farm a little bit forward because I was like, well, this is silly. I put it all the way back here for no reason at all whatsoever. So basically what happens is, I'm sure you guys probably know this by now because you're most likely probably better redstoneers than I am, but if you guys are new, basically what happens is if you have a repeater here and you put a repeater against it, and somehow this combination makes this one locked, which is what we need for the farm. So anyways, now we can go ahead and head back to my test world, continue on here with this build, and I will see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so now what we need to do is we need to get our dropper here, as well as our piece of glass is fine right there, and our dispenser is fine right here. Then what we're going to do is we are going to place, I think we need to place one of these blocks here, place our... oh my gosh. You know what? I may actually genuinely go through the tutorial on my own and just build this farm for you guys, because normally I like to do these on camera, but things get a little bit complicated in here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I think I'll either do a speed up or something of that nature to just get this farm done. And then next episode, we can actually really start grinding resources. So this is going to be kind of an unorthodox way of doing things here in this series, but I think this is probably the best way for me to do it, because again, this farm is a little bit complicated and I don't really want to mess up any steps. So I will see you guys in a bit of a speed up / time lapse to get this farm built.
Know that I'm not usually your type, darling. There's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes. Come a little closer, babe. I don't bite. You've been getting on my good side, and it's something that I can't hide, yeah. When I'm with you, I'm tongue-tied. I know you're not that dramatic, but I'm out of you, I'm an addict. I can't get enough, and I know that I'm not usually your type. Darling, there's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes.
right, guys. Well, this is not the completed farm. It's pretty close to being done at this point. We only have a few more steps to go, but I realized a few things. Number one, I have one hopper that I need to build still, and I also need a few more stacks of glass bottles, which is kind of a bummer. But we should be able to finish at least the basis of the farm in this episode, and we can, of course, grind the glass bottles in the next episode. But we are very, very close. So let me go ahead and run over to my storage area. And we will go ahead and build ourselves one more hopper. And then we can actually maybe see how far, but it doesn't necessarily matter right now. So let me go ahead and grab my iron like so. We'll just grab 9 of it, no big deal. Place this back in here, and then hopper. Perfect. And then I believe we need to place it. Actually, we need to extend this 1. So you can actually get back in here. There we go. And then I believe I need to place the hopper right here. And then I need to grab... Oh my gosh, now I need to grab another chest. Oh man. Go ahead and break this as well. There we go. Place that like so. And then break that. Water should pour on me. Yep. And glass goes there. And then let me go and grab one more chest. Kind of a little bit of a scuffed episode. Not really. Not really a scuffed episode, but I just found out that it was going to be easier for me to... Actually, you know what? I could probably just grab this chest, huh? It's just sitting there. And we can also... For some reason, this mouse pad kind of sucks. So, I mean, is it better if I just get rid of the mouse pad all the way? Oh yeah, that's so much better. Okay, there we go. So then I place this in here, and then I believe, go ahead and grab that, and then I think I place just a bunch of dirt in here. Let me go ahead and grab my 9 stacks of dirt, and place that all in here. Because this one should be full of glass bottles back here, which it is. Beautiful. And then I think we're essentially done with the farm. The only thing is that we absolutely have to do is we have to, I bet, yeah, that'll be fine. I can use one of my extra trapdoors and I can just get under there. And we need to fill that hopper up with glass bottles. But I'm pretty sure that this is essentially the end of the farm. The only thing we need to do now is I need to give myself a little bit of a platform. Like, I'll probably fill this entire room in with this, but I'm going to go ahead and do this for now. And I'll put some stairs there as well. But let me go ahead and run back super fast to my... We just might as well just get this done this episode. I'll leave timestamps, so if you guys care more about watching the farm being built over the mining portion, I will, do timestamps so that's pretty easy. But it's a little bit of a weird episode because of the fact that there's been so many time lapses and breaks in recording that it's almost like this episode is still going to be around the same time. But I would really like to get it done. So I think the hoppers are 4 or 5 stacks of glass bottles. And I'm not sure how much glass we have in total. I believe I had some glass. I have almost an entire stack in here. I also have an entire stack right here. So, glass bottles. Let's just go ahead and destroy this entire stack. And we're still not quite at enough. So we're going to need to get this some more glass melting away. So we will end the episode, but the farm is essentially done. I mean, I would love to show you how it works, but unfortunately we're going to have to wait until next week for me to actually show you how the farm works. But I'm sure if you guys have built this farm before, you already know how it works. But in case you have not, I do really want to show you how it works. Unfortunately, I just am not able to in this episode. So that one's full. Go ahead and drop probably 15 into there. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good, and that one's good. So we don't need to put a ton of glass in here. Probably just that many stacks will be fine. So we'll go ahead and throw more of the sand back in here. But let's go ahead and run over there real quick. Place our glass bottles in, and we'll call it an episode for today. And then in the next episode, we'll add the finishing touches to the farm. But again, I will leave the farm linked down below within the description, so you guys can feel free to check it out if you so wish. We actually need to go over. I thought I had an extra trapdoor somewhere. So we can just do this. We can't. What happens if I break this? Okay, water's going to come in, but that's fine. So let's place that in there, and then we just need 2 more stacks of glass bottles, and we'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and place this back in here. Yeah, I did want to build a lot of this on camera, which I technically did, but I didn't build the entire thing on camera because of just the complicated nature of the farm. It's not complicated, but just, memorizing how I built it can be pretty difficult. But I'm just going to go ahead and dig this out a little bit more. 1 row all the way down. I'll even make this hallway 1 wide at some point here. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this next episode of my Minecraft 1.20 playthrough. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I love building farms in Minecraft. I'm such a redstone noob that I do have to rely on, YouTube tutorial farms. But I just wanted to let you guys know that the farm is created by Madzify, and I'll leave his YouTube channel link down below, as well as a link to the farm as well. But it's going to be awesome. Unfortunately, I wish I could show it to you guys this episode, but due to me not having exactly enough glass bottles, I wasn't able to. But I think you guys will still go to enjoy next episode when I get to show it to you. But hopefully you guys still enjoy this one nonetheless, even though we couldn't finish the entire thing, but we did get 99% of it done. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this next episode, a like rating is always appreciated. Check out any of my other previous episodes of this series. They will all be linked down below from the playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video that you got as well. And I will see you all on another Minecraft 1.20 episode very, very soon.